Here's
Now, Montana Magic goes
moving up, and Jake's Kingdom will be the last.
And Jake's Kingdom to complete the line, and they'll be set. Jake's Kingdom goes in.
So they're all in and set to go. The spring quality hurdle. 12 hurdles on their way,
down the opening
and
race,
Viking
and
began quickly,
so too did
the Bright Spot. Tarbog out nicely in the red and white colours down on the inside. Creme de Celery inside him over the first jump, leading Bounty going to the lead.
Jake's Kingdom
Moving up Jake's Kingdom on the outside. Bright Spot is a handy third from Bouncing Rhythm. Creme de Celery, Tarbog. Montana Magic out wide and in the red man, and dropping out last is Viking into the bottom turn the first round. And Jake's Kingdom led by 2 lengths, leading Bounty is second. Montana Magic moving up third on the outside. Bright Spot a half a length away fourth, and then the red man, one to Bouncing Rhythm, a length and a half, Creme de Celery, Viking and Tarbog. The hurdle down the back, Jake's Kingdom the leader. Comes to this first round now, and over he goes in front, leading Bounty is running second, a length and a half away third, the red man. 2 lengths to Bright Spot running fourth on the inside of Montana Magic, 2 lengths to Bouncing Rhythm, 3 or 4 lengths to Creme de Celery, Viking second last, and 2 lengths to Tarbog. Off the back in the first circuit now, coming down the side with a double in their sights, and Jake's Kingdom with his ears pricked comes towards the first of them, over it in front of leading Bounty and the red man holding down third, and the pace is pretty strong here. Bright Spot 4 lengths back in fourth placing, and then a length away Montana Magic over the next one. Oh, Bright Spot made a shocking miss of that one. He dipped on it in fourth placing, but he didn't seem to lose a great deal of ground. Behind them is Bouncing Rhythm, and then Creme de Celery piking, and 2 lengths to Tarbog. So with the pace as generous as it is, it's going to suit the back markers. And around the turn on the first circuit, Jake's Kingdom led from leading Bounty, who'd gone up to have a crack at him in the early part of the race. They're coming down with the hurdle.
A gap Bouncing Rhythm further back in the race as they go over the one down the home straight is piking from Creme de Celery, and Tarbog with a lap to go. He must be the best part of 18 to 20 lengths off the leader. Jake's Kingdom's got them strung out a length and a half leading Bounty, and they move 3 in front of the Redman as they go out with 1700 to go. 2 to Bright Spot running fourth. Outside of Montana Magic, about 5 Bouncing Rhythm and piking. 3 Creme de Celery, and still ridden patiently Tarbog last of all. Heading back from where they started, they've gone around and down to the double on the Dean Street side, and Jake's Kingdom following the line out about a length and a half. Leading Bounty went out deep. He's just behind him now, and in fact he's taking him on, and leading Bounty after going over the first of the double, coming to the next one. Leading Bounty going up to Jake's Kingdom, and they sprint away about 4 or 5 lengths in front of the Redman. On the outside of it, Montana Magic. Back to the inside, Bright Spot. 2 further back, Bouncing Rhythm. Creme de Celery outside it, then came Piking. Something's gone amiss with him, Piking. He's broken down. Piking has gone amiss, and Tarbog is last to the pack. And on the outside here, leading Bounty after Jake's Kingdom. Jake's Kingdom out-jumped him there. Landed a half leading Bounty. 6 further back in the race, the Redman. 1 Montana Magic, 2 Creme de Celery, 3 Bouncing Rhythm, and well back in the race on the outside, Tarbog. He's still 15 off them. Great battle in front. 3 flights to go. Leading Bounty going up to Jake's Kingdom. Coming to the third last, 700 out. They're 8 lengths in front of the Redman as they go over the third last. Then came Bright Spot getting a wriggle on, followed by Bouncing Rhythm. Dropping out there, Montana Magic. Tarbog starting to make ground as they go to the second last. He's still about 7 lengths off them from Creme de Celery. Jake's Kingdom again in front. 1 flight to go. A neck in front of leading Bounty. 3 to Bright Spot. And still Tarbog is running on. He's 4 lengths off the lead with 1 flight to go. Wheeling for home now. Leading Bounty took the lead from Jake's Kingdom. Bright Spot's going to be the danger. And Tarbog under his big weight still running on. 1 flight out, 200 to go. And Bright Spot got up to leading Bounty. 2 to Tarbog. Here's the last. Bright Spot took the lead. Jumped it in front of leading Bounty. Tarbog trying to rally. Bright Spot gets away. Tarbog won't reach him. And Bright Spot wins a length and a quarter. Tarbog game in defeat. 2 away, third leading Bounty, then Bouncing Rhythm. A gap the Redman, Jake's Kingdom. Further back in the race, Creme de Celery. And Montana Magic is last of all in the hurdle. Bright Spot home with Piking going in. They're getting set. Here's Carmanesque coming up. Starting at the 200 metre mark. Carmanesque links up. Set to run. And the gates are back and they're off and running now. They came out in a pretty good line too. One of the best away, probably about 3 or 4 out here is Cordelisi's with Mystic Melody. They began well with Suskew on the inside. Cordelisi's Suskew down at the winning post from Rovos. Gin Sling and further back Mystic Melody, Star Spell and Carmanesque back to the tail. Out of the straight, Suskew kept the lead, got out a length and a half in front now. Cordelisi's can get across to the inside if the rider does desire. 2 to Gin Sling, a length into Rovos running fourth as they go to the 1600. Then Mystic Melody On the outside there is Star Spell and 1.5 Carmenesque. 1,500 to go, and he's content to come up outside this leader on Cordelisi's, where the leader is on the inside, Suskew. Nearly a length in front of Cordelisi's and a length further back, Gin Sling, the grey, running third. One then to Rovos off the fence, running fourth. A length further back, Star Spell. Then Mystic Melody and Carmenesque will be the fourth runner back on the inside. To the back they go at the 1,200 metre mark. No change in the order, and Suskew out by just over a length to Cordelisi's. A length to Gin Sling, 1.5 then to Rovos. A half further back, Star Spell, running fifth. A length Mystic Melody, and one last of all, Carmenesque. From first to last, about 7 to 8 lengths down the back at the 1,000 metre mark. Suskew just over a length in front of Cordelisi's, 2 to Gin Sling. 1 Rovos on the outside, a length Star Spell fifth. 1 further back in the race, then Mystic Melody, and 2 last of all to Carmenesque. Just at even speed off the back at the 800 metre turn, and the leader Suskew getting a little closer on the outside now. Cordelisi's back about 3/4 to a half. 2 further back, Gin Sling, then Rovos, followed by Mystic Melody, the first one to come out. A length further back, Star Spell, and Carmenesque is going to push up in the centre there. There's only about 4 lengths covering them. 600 to go now. Cordelisi's quickly races 2. Suskew is starting to struggle. Rovos is after Cordelisi's, 1 then to Mystic Melody. Carmenesque with a big weight has to come 4 and 5 deep, and Gin Sling is now waiting for a run behind the leaders. The leader on the inside, Cordelisi's, tackled by Mystic Melody. Rovos under pressure. Gin Sling waiting for a way out, and Carmenesque further out from Star Spell. Straightening, Mystic Melody took the lead now from Cordelisi's. 2 to Carmenesque down the middle. It's Mystic Melody in front of Cordelisi's. 2 lengths off them, then Carmenesque. It's just in front here, Mystic Melody from Cordelisi's, and Mystic Melody scores a half length. I reckon Cordelisi's got second, and nose to Carmenesque third. Then Star Spell, Gin Sling, a gap Rovos, and Suskew last of all. Mystic Melody here, number 5. Baby Boomer in 2. The Saldians is drawn out. Now Drop Anchor's in line. Here's Balbane going into line now. Bell Reeve getting set. Baby Boomer 2, Scandinavia the inside. Now Balbane to come along. With the Clark is Moser and also Marceldiens. So I've got 2 to a link up here. No, Balbane not quite ready. Balbane will be followed up by Marceldiens and Moser. So they get set for the third. Now Mazir goes up, set to run. Scandinavia favourite off 1. They're racing. She pinged away brilliantly down on the inside, Scandinavia. Baby Boomer slow into stride, away fast out wide. Shamrock Jazz is going to head them. Pushing up now on the inside of Shamrock Jazz's verdict declared. Outside the Marceldiens from Lucky Rule. Scandinavia back 5th, about 3 off the front, a length then to Drop Anchor. Further back then on the race came Bell Reeve, the outside of it then Mazaire. 2 further back came Lorenza inside Balbane, and last of all Baby Boomer. The leader Shamrock Jazz from Marceldiens, 1.5 verdict declared, and Lucky Rule. Drop Anchor 3 out. Scandinavia behind the wall of horses trying to get a run. Mazaire went around it from Bell Reeve, and further back in the race and Baby Boomer. On the bend, Marceldiens going up to Shamrock Jazz. Out wide a Drop Anchor followed by Lucky Rule. Scandinavia's got back to second last when they turn in. Marceldiens took the lead from Shamrock Jazz, Drop Anchor, Lucky Rule and Moser and Balbane down the outside. Scandinavia not getting a look in, but the leader Marceldiens, Balbane, Drop Anchor after it, followed by Shamrock Jazz, but Marceldiens beats Balbane. Drop Anchor third behind the Mazaire, and Shamrock Jazz and Baby Boomer. Well, Scandinavia never saw daylight from the 500 metre mark from Lucky Rule. Further back in the race, verdict declared Lorenza, and near the tail on the outside of it, Bell Reeve. Marceldiens, number 2. Spanish Eyes and Wellington Dreamer. Now Fuss is set. Spot of Magic ready. Corinthian Archer's in. Wellington Dreamer goes up. Last one up, our Spanish Eyes. Set to go. Well back, Fuss on the inside. They're off and running. Fuss and Spot of Magic hopped out quickly. Molinetta began in a hurry and is going up towards the front, and out quickly is Speak French, and further out is Risky settling down. Molinetta led now from Speak French, going up outside it now from Risky, up third from Spot of Magic. Skagamayo Lady around the outside of Wellington Dreamer. Fuss settles about midfield on the fence, 2 to Moonee and Our Spanish Eyes. There's a good bit of pace early, about 3 further back. Danzig's Pleasure followed by Branter. Corinthian Arch last of all, 1,000 to go down the back, and Speak French set up a break about 3.5 in front now from Molinetta. Third on the outside, Risky, a half length away, a length and a half. Spot of Magic fourth, a half then the outside is Skagamayo Lady running fifth, 2 further back Wellington Dreamer. It's on the outside of the Fuss, so the favourites are 1, 2 on the long side midfield at the moment. Further back Our Spanish Eyes, then Moonee, 2 Danzig's Pleasure, Branter and Corinthian Arch coming down the side, and at the 600 metre mark Speak French by 3, Molinetta a half further back, Risky, 2 to Spot of Magic followed by Skagamayo Lady. Fuss back to the inside, Wellington Dreamer to the outside, followed by Our Spanish Eyes. Corinthian Arch taking off, and Branter getting up on the inside. Before the turn, they've grabbed this leader, and out deep Spot of Magic, and on the inside of it now hitting the front are Risky from Molinetta. Fuss into the clear, running on. Further back Branter and Corinthian Arch winding up. Spot of Magic on the outside of Risky. When they turn a length further back, Fuss into the clear. In the straight, Risky drew a half in front of Spot of Magic, and Fuss up the middle from Corinthian Arch. Wellington Dreamer not in the race. Risky in front. Fuss starting to peck it back. Risky in front. Fuss on the outside. Risky hangs on. Risky scored about a half neck. Fuss 2 away, third Branter or Corinthian Arch. Then Wellington Dreamer didn't come on from Moonee. Spot of Magic didn't finish off, followed by Molinetta. Then Our Spanish Eyes, Speak French, Danzig's Pleasure, and near the tail in the race, Skagamayo Lady. Wait for the numbers to the fourth for the day. Number 8 gets it. Number 8 Risky. Number 3 second Fuss. It's 8-3 and a further photo. Number 8. Number 8 getting it here, Risky, by Andrew Finlay. Number 3 second Fuss. Tried desperately in the last 100 metres, but Risky had just set up the break, and 5 gets third out wide, Corinthian Arch. And set to go. Stand by for the Bill start. Line is good. Stalls are back, they're racing and bouncing quickly. Mr. Bow down to the inside. Splendid Horse away, running out wide. Then RZ and Helmer nice and handy with St Clement's Bell pushing up, and Coup de Grace is further out on the track when they settle, and it's Helm out in the middle now, and going forward around the outside with it is Coup de Grace. Splendid Horse is tracking deep and keeping the inside. Mr. Bow further back in the race and Admired. Into the back they go, and Mr. Bow pushed up now to lead from Splendid Horse second, Coup de Grace third, Helm fourth, then Admired, and further back St Clement's Bell on the inside of Benazee. A length further back Major Fun, Tarot Star, Spectacular Gold. Second last is Wodjup Star, and last of all Bet on a Road. Along the back they race, and the leader Mr. Bow nearly a length in front of Splendid Horse. 2 further back Coup de Grace. On the outside of Helm is fourth on the fence. 1 further back Admired. A half then running sixth to St Clement's Bell. 2 further back Benazee, followed by Tarot Star. In the middle Spectacular Gold. Major Fun back second last from Wodjup Star, and last of all Bet on a Road. Mr. Bow is the leader coming down to the 650 metre mark, and he tried to get a break. He's 2 in front of Splendid Horse. St Clement's Bell into the clear around the outside of Coup de Grace. Then came Hellman further back in the race. Then came to the outside Benazee. With it is Tarot Star before the turn. Mr. Bow in front, but the filly raced quickly on the outside. St Clement's Bell a length further back in the race. Then came Splendid Horse, and St Clement's Bell has gone for home turning. Raced a length and a half. Mr. Bow, Hellman to the clear, followed by Splendid Horse. Then came Tarot Star. St Clement's Bell 2 in front. Tarot Star and Helmus Teller coming after it now from Benazee. St Clement's Bell in front, and it is Helm followed by Spectacular Gold. Helm on the outside, grabbing St Clement's Bell, or dead heat. Helm and St Clement's Bell, and Spectacular Gold is third and ran out of room right on the line. Great finish. Then Benazee from Mr. Bow, Bet on a Road. Further back then Major Fun. Behind those Wodjup Star, followed by Tarot Star, Admired. Then came Coup de Grace and Splendid Horse near the tail. Great finish. Principe walk to link up. Set to run. Set to go now. This is race 6, the Proteus. Tennessee Oak on the inside, Super Lad, both have attendants in the gates with them. Light blinking, they're off and running now. Came out in a good line. Super Lad near the inside began well. Irish Heart is showing some speed and going fast now. Plushka. Super Lad, Plushka have it early from Golden Finale and going around the outside. Principe Walk. On that first turn they race and Plushka went out in front. Principe Walk, the stablemate, goes up second. Followed further back in the race by Irish Heart inside Golden Finale. 2 to Super Lad, Star Legs. 2 for the back, he's Regal. 1 Tennessee Oak, a half Emarina and Principality last of all. Plushka goes to the back and sets up a good clip at the 1,000-metre mark, and he moved out 2.5 in front of Principe Walk. On the inside, a neck away is Irish Heart. 2 for the back, Golden Finale 4th. 5th is Super Lad the Fence. 1 to Star Legs, 3 deep. Around he's Regal. On the inside, Tennessee Oak. 1 to Amarina and 2 to Principality last of all at the 750-metre mark. And the leader is Plushka by a length and 3/4. Moving forward around the outside, Star Legs. Back in the middle is Principe Walk. Amarina taking off deep over on the inside, then Irish Heart. Then Golden Finale followed by Super Lad. Principality coming around the outside of He's Regal, and Old Tennessee Oak last of all at the 500-metre mark, and Plushka over a length and a half in front now from Star Legs and Irish Heart, and Super Lad pushing up in the middle. Principe Walk struggling, then Amarina and further back Principality. Plushka the leader up to the turn, coming at it Super Lad on the outside from Irish Heart, and then came Star Legs around the turn. Plushka straightened up 3/4 in front. He's a length in front of Super Lad. Here's Principality putting in a run, but Plushka still in front. Principality flying, he'll get up out wide. Principality storms over Plushka, and Principality gets up to win. Nearly a length Plushka, close for third might be Star Legs from Irish Heart, and then Super Lad. He's Regal, a gap Principe Walk, Tennessee Oak, Golden Finale, and last of all is Amarina. Over the top of them here, Principality, number 1. Boxer to come in. Prince Belair is set on the inside with Aerobic Prince in 2. Vain Tycoon set. 3 out of line here for the Darrell's Joy, race 7. Second last for the day. Now Lacqua's backed away. Tie Boxer is set now. Manhattan Von still on the trot. So it looks to be a Lacqua. Yes, a Lacqua, the one that they're having trouble with. The attendant's link arms behind it. They're just waiting on a Lacqua to come into line. A Lacqua to be positioned. I think they've just about beaten the horse. He fights them all the way. He's 8 years of age now. Just decides to pull back here. Tie Boxer is set. Now Manhattan Von goes up. It obliges. 10 to run, and we wait on a Lacqua to be positioned, and they'll be set out of the 1,000-metre chute. Just about got him in now, minus the jock. There he goes up. And the jockey Arthur Robertson about to scramble back into the saddle, and they'll be set. Halak was locked away, the outsider, and they're set to run. Sports and Centaurs are favourites here for the race. Set. Starter holds them. Set to go. All set at Moonee Valley. Signal. Racing. And Sport's a little bit slow to get going. Missed it about 3/4 Sports. Away quickly Prince Belair. Rancho Spark out running, and just behind those when they settle into stride is Aerobic Prince, and further back then River Affair, Manhattan Von. Sports has got back to the tail with Centaza. When they settle Prince Belair, Rancho Spark from Aerobic Prince and a River Affair. On the outside of it, Manhattan Von, a break of 2 lengths, then to Vain Tycoon. Then the outside Tie Boxer, Wonder Sports, about 8 off them. A length the Lacqua, and last of all Centaza through the gap. Inside the 550, and Prince Belair a half in front of Rancho Spark. 2 to Manhattan Von around the outside of River Affair and Aerobic Prince. 2 to Vain Tycoon, and then further back was Tie Boxer. The favourites have got a huge job. They're well back. Centaza Sports. He's back last with a Lacqua, but around the turn, and Rancho Spark hit the front. Raced in front of Prince Belair, followed down the outside by Manhattan Von, and Vain Tycoon finishing hard in the middle. Vain Tycoon after Rancho Spark. Rancho Spark in front, trying hard. Vain Tycoon close. Rancho Spark may have wanted a nose. Vain Tycoon, nothing in it. 2 away, third is Prince Belair, 4th home is River Affair. They're followed by Tie Boxer, then Manhattan Von, Aerobic Prince. Centaza Sports never came into the play, and a Lacqua is last of all. Well, good go here to race 7. Is up to gate 6, and they're set to run. Now there's 1 to go. 1 to come up Sports Circuit. Sports Circuit to go up And they'll be ready here for the last. Sports Circuit to complete the line. Next verdict on the inside of Tumble Home and Joe Gar. And getting a lead into gate number 12 now, a Sports Circuit. It links up and they're ready. Box for the final event. Stalls are back. Joe Gar missed it about a half length. The others have come out in a good line. Sports Circuit, Lord Ashley began like rockets from the outside. And Sports Circuit and Lord Ashley quickly get across from the outside to lead out now from Zaginski up outside. Next verdict and Tumble Home the middle. Ghost Like is deep out of the straight with No Mystery inside it, followed by Jet Lag. Joe Gar and further back Master Pont, Majestic Avenue and Starletto. At the 1600 metre mark on the inside, Lord Ashley in front, led by over a length now to Sports Circuit and Zaginski very deep going up third. Next verdict on the inside, a half then to Tumble Home running fifth back in the middle. Then Joe Gar back inside, No Mystery, a length further back Jet Lag. Then came Ghost Like, followed by Master Ponton. The inside back second to last, Majestic Avenue and Starletto last of all. Around the turn at the 1300 metre mark, Lord Ashley on the fence, nearly a length in front. Second Sports Circuit, one to Next Verdict, getting a good run. Zaginski tracking deep fourth, a length further back, Tumble Home running fifth. Two to Joe Gar, one No Mystery, 1.5 Jet Lag. Two further back in the race, then came Majestic Avenue with Ghost Like three deep and Master Ponton back in the middle, and two to Starletto last of all, 9.50 out. And on the inside here, it's Lord Ashley tackled by Sports Circuit, who strides up outside it now at the 900 metre turn. 2 lengths to Next Verdict, getting a good run on the speed, running third. 1.5 Tumble Home running fourth, and then Joe Gar. No Mystery outside it, about 5 lengths off the front. Zaginski's been wide most of the way from Jet Lag, Majestic Avenue. A gap in the race, Ghost Like, Starletto and Master Ponton going down inside the 600, and it's Lord Ashley and Sports Circuit. They're at it together. Here are the challengers though. Next Verdict and No Mystery starting to sweep around the outside. Jet Lag taking off out deeper around the outside of Tumble Home. Joe Gar off the fence and further back Majestic Avenue. The leaders are gone. Next Verdict and No Mystery hit the front together. On the turn they come to the bend now. It's No Mystery and Next Verdict. 2 in front of Jet Lag, Tumble Home, Majestic Avenue, and then Joe Gar. They straighten up and on the outside No Mystery put its head in front. Now from Next Verdict, 2 further back Jet Lag making some good ground. Then Starletto, No Mystery in front, fighting back Next Verdict and wider out now Starletto. No Mystery just in front. No Mystery wins at a half head to Next Verdict, and a head away third the outside is Starletto. A gap Jet Lag further back then Tumble Home. Behind those Joe Gar, and then came Ghost Like, Majestic Avenue. Behind those Sports Circuit, followed by Lord Ashley, then Master Ponton, and last of all after tracking deep is Zaginski. Number 6 gets it. Number 6, Jake's Kingdom goes in. Set to run. Set, and they're off and running now in the opening race, and Tarbob near the inside, one of the first to break the line. He bounced quickly with Bouncing Rhythm, and from the outside Jake's Kingdom and Leading Bounty. They're travelling forward, and over the first they go now. Jake's Kingdom and Leading Bounty go to take it up, coming up towards the second, and Jake's Kingdom hopped over it quickly, took up the running from Leading Bounty, and further back in the race in Bright Spot. They're followed by Bouncing Rhythm outside of Montana Magic from Creme de Salary. The Redmond Tarbob is drifting back to second last, and last of all is Piking, heading towards the third into the back. Jake's Kingdom, the rider, just trying to restrain it, but it moved out about 2.5 in front of Leading Bounty, one then to Montana Magic. The Redmond going forward on the outside goes up third. Here's the third flight. Jake's Kingdom just picked the top of it, got over about 2 in front now from Leading Bounty, a length and a half further back the Redmond. 2 lengths to Bright Spot on the inside of Montana Magic, 2 further back Bouncing Rhythm. They're starting to string out about 3 or 4 Creme de Salary, 2 to Piking, and 2 last of all the top weight Tarbob, and he's about 15 lengths off them. They come down the side facing a double on the school side on the first round. Jake's Kingdom got over it in front, about 3 lengths in advance of Leading Bounty, 2.5 the Redmond, 3 to Bright Spot, 1 Montana Magic, 3 or 4 Bouncing Rhythm as they go up to the next one now. A long way back in the race, all just dipping there is some Montana Magic, further back Creme de Salary, Piking, and Tarbob is last of all. Well, they're well strung out, coming up towards the top turn with about 2,000 metres to go. Jake's Kingdom just giving a breather out in front now, and moving up on the outside now to join him as they come around the top turn is Leading Bounty. Jake's Kingdom about 3/4 Leading Bounty, 3 further back the Redmond, 2.5 Bright Spot, 2 Montana Magic. A gap Bouncing Rhythm further back in the race as they go over the one down the home straight is Piking from Creme de Salary, and Tarbob with a lap to go. He must be the best part of 18 to 20 lengths off the leader. Jake's Kingdom's got them strung out, a length and a half Leading Bounty, and they move 3 in front of the Redmond as they go out with 1,700 to go. 2 to Bright Spot running fourth. Outside at Montana Magic, about 5 Bouncing Rhythm and Piking, 3 Creme de Salary, and still ridden patiently Tarbob last of all. Heading back from where they're they started. They've gone around and down to the double on the Dean Street side, and Jake's Kingdom following the line out about a length and a half. Leading Bounty went out deep. He's just behind him now, and in fact he's taking him on, and Leading Bounty after going over the first of the double, coming to the next one. Leading Bounty going up to Jake's Kingdom, and they sprint away about 4 or 5 lengths in front of the Redman. On the outside of it, Montana Magic. Back to the inside, Bright Spot. 2 further back, Bouncing Rhythm. Creme de Celery outside it, then came Piking. Something's gone amiss with him, Piking. He's broken down. Piking has gone amiss, and Tarbob is last to the